이걸로 하면 잡아. 이걸로 하나 먹어주세요.
Let's get
이거 one. Robin Braden.
Got it.
R1. Zero.
Fire it open.
Robin 한번 먹어볼게요. February 2, doesn't want to activate. February 3, Terra. February 5, Terra wants to beat them. February 1, June. The keepers are reflecting on me. February 8. Here goes home. February 1. Terra. 0. Oh, wait, I know this way. February 9. What's up, me? Jetson. Day 50. Jetson and Savito. Day 51. Pulls me off. Braden's replacement nominee. Or no, on day 52, sorry. Day 52. Pulls me off. Braden's replacement nominee. Fuck.
Oh my god, please be careful. You're gonna need that. It's gonna open.
I know. I'm gonna die.
You won't die, but it will be a fake plan. It'll be unavoidable. I think we just won't have the R's anymore.
At all?
Nope.
Ah.
Not that many people.
It's water.
It's just never boiling.
Huh?
It's just never boiling.
Is it on high?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's in there. So I need my pills.
Took a little break over there. Do you want any bacon?
If there's extra, I'll eat a couple slices. If not, I'm not too concerned.
Excuse me? Am I worried?
Yeah.
Who doesn't worry about a double? Who doesn't worry about a double? Huh?
I mean, yeah. But what if she wins? It's a double.
Then we're all fucked.
Fuck off. Nothing
But you're not gonna win, I'm gonna win, so I'm not really worried. I can't.
You have a good feeling? Oh.
I can't sit here and worry right now.
You what?
I can't sit here and worry about something that I don't even know is going on.
Hear that. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Come down.
Not any easier.
Right.
Not easier. You want bacon, right? You want bacon, right?
Pardon?
You want bacon?
Deshaun eats all the meat. A little bit more.
They call me Meat Sean.
Oh. Okay.
Sean the Butcher.
That's
Have you ever done keto?
No, I actually haven't. That's bacon and vegetables pretty much.
No, there's no carbs, no processed foods, no sugars, lots of meat,
You
heavy
pull
meat.
Kiefer ASAP.
Yeah?
I feel like you have to.
I feel like I don't see you eat a lot of carbs though.
I've gone to him personally and be like, I think that you should really talk to Beth. Like, because he listens to you and he likes you. Just like, I think you should really talk to Beth. Like, if this next one's the double, or if it is a holding on one, like, dude, you don't have a chance.
That's what I was just about to say to him. If it's an endurance one, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Braden
be
and
like-
Ty are gonna win.
Braden and Ty are gonna win, and be like, and if Beth wins, like, you absolutely need her or you need me.
Yeah.
So, like, really drill in his head that, like, I'm not putting him on the block. I told you that a million times. I'd put Braden and Tara up, and my next person to go would be them two or Ty. And like, if you stay, it's an absolute guarantee, like, exact same plan.
So you're gonna say that to him too?
Yeah, but make sure it comes from you because he really, really trusts you.
Okay.
And then, like, I'll talk, but in the bathroom, I was like, I really need to talk to you alone today. I just didn't expect this to fucking happen.
Did he say okay?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I just, like, obviously something's happening. It's either gonna be something really, really long or it's a double.
Exactly.
Literally, it's one or the other.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Just pull him right now.
Keith. Is that what you said? What's good, brother?
It's good.
What's good? What's good? I just want to talk to you again today, man. Obviously, like, you heard everything I had to say yesterday, and obviously it was, like, pretty emotional for both of us. So I think, like, deep down, you know that, you know, I think that you don't want to send me home, honestly. I think that for your own game, it's the best move to have me in this house. And for this exact reason, what could be potentially happening right now, today may be a double eviction, and today also might be a long-ass endurance challenge. And you know for a fact that Ty and Braden have been on the doorstep for both of those comps throughout this game. And if they win, you're fucked, pretty much. And if I'm here, Beth and I have a great chance of winning that, and we will guarantee your safety. On my family, you are not touching the block. If it's a double eviction and it's something like holding onto a bar, anything holding, anything endurance, and I win, you are not even close to going on the block. And I can promise you that on my family, bro. This has never happened before when it's been this early. There's something going on. So I don't know if it's a double, but if it is, you know that they're gonna target you. You know they're gonna try to get you out real quick. And if it is a long endurance one, running back and forth, holding on to something, you know that those two are gonna win. One of those two are gonna win. And you have to think about that, because you know that if Braden wins, you're the target. If Ty wins, you're gonna be the target. And if I'm here, that gives you 2 opportunities to not touch the block at all. Me and Beth. And that is on my family. And Beth just said the same thing. I'm not putting Kiefer up if you're here still. And because that's literally our decision to make. If I stay, it's us and we're riding. And I can guarantee you that, man. I know you are able to think about it. And I know that some things are turning in your head, because you have to look at this and what's going to happen with those 2 guys and those 3. Ty is terrified of resumes. If he has the opportunity to take you out quick, he's going to do it. He wants to win. He told Beth he can carry Braden to the end and beat him. They've been, I don't know if you know this, but they've been fooling around in your room every single night. They've been in each other's beds. They're doing stuff in there. They are low-key a game. It's literally for your game. Please make a decision for your game. Braden staying is the best thing that could happen to Ty right now, and that's why he's pushing it so hard. And now me knowing that he's pushing it so hard gives me a reason to go after him moving forward, and that's completely fine. You are literally my number one, and I've told you that in this game. I will do my best, and I will not let you go on the block if I have power. And if it's gonna be a comp like I think it's gonna be, we haven't even had a physical comp like this. We haven't had one yet. This is the perfect time to do it. If it's a double, that can be a quick hitter when they try to get you out quick because you have a good resume. And I don't want you to go out like that, man. I'm telling you, you have me and Beth all the way. If either of us win, and we have potential to win, you are not going up. I promise you. And I know for a fact that those two guys can't promise you that because that is their plan. Neither of them can beat you. They want you out. So I just think about your own game, man. I know it's a big decision, but I know in your heart you have a big heart, and you know that this ain't it. This ain't the right choice right now. This is not. You know, it's a dirty move. Like, you know, like it's tough, and it's just not the right time. It's not it. I will ride for you. Beth will ride for you, and that's 3 out of 5 people. We have you, man. We have your back. And like, Beth wants to talk to you as well because she's going to reiterate the same thing. She has you. If you save me, she has you, man. And I'm indebted to you, for real. And I'm just worried that if I go, like, they're just going to come after you. Just because you're the next one with a big resume. I just don't want that to happen to you, man. So yeah, I know you're like a very smart guy. You're logical. You're rational. You know the game. Just think about this from your game standpoint. Braden staying is not in your best interest, man. He has never been with us. He jumped on the ship as soon as his allies were picked off, by you included. He's been in alliances that were targeting you. He's been in alliances that were targeting me, and he hasn't done anything in this game. Like, he just hasn't. He's gonna skate to the end now, and if he picks up a weird win in this double or a weird win in this endurance challenge, he's going to the final 3, 100%, because Ty will take him, and Ty just wants to win, so he will take him to the final 2. He will never take you. Just think about the situation, what this could potentially be, who you want to be playing for you, and who you want to be playing against in this situation, because now it's 4 people playing today, and if it's Braden and Ty, they're not playing for you. If it's me and Beth, we are, 100%. And I can promise you on my family, bro, and I don't do that, but I will never put you up on that block. And Beth will say the same thing. We have clear targets now. I've seen how people have acted when they're given an opportunity to really blindside someone and backstab somebody. So now I don't feel any type of way about it. I know that our relationship is much deeper than anyone's in this house right now. Literally. Since day one, Defender, it's been me and you. Since the first day of this game. And I would hate for you to regret this. I just don't want you to make a decision, regret it a week later. Like, I just don't want that to happen. And I don't want to regret putting my life on the line for my team. I don't want to look back on week 8 and be like, man, I should have just been selfish and sent one of them home. That's just not the kind of person I am. Sometimes I'm too selfless for my own good. And that's the situation I'm in right now. But I'm telling you, man, and I think you know that me being here is much better for your game. Like, when you, I'm being myself in this game, and I'm never gonna change. And I'm loyal, and I'm truthful, and I'm trustworthy. And that's why you said you wanted Cash to grow up like me. The best compliment I've ever received in my life, literally. I've never heard a compliment like that in my life.
Yeah, man. Still true. Like,
I appreciate that.
you put me on the block, Jed, 4 days after a double eviction.
I know.
I can't forget that.
I know.
I can't trust anybody. I don't trust Ty. I don't trust Braden. I definitely don't trust Beth.
Yeah.
I think no matter what, you say Beth won, you're still here. I still feel like I'd go home.
No, man. I swear to God, bro, you actually don't. I swear you won't. You won't go home. Think about what I'm swearing on right now.
2 hours after you used the power of veto on Beth, she flipped.
She flipped what?
She wanted to vote you out.
Oh yeah.
2 hours, Jed.
Man, it's just there's more. It's just like I know that she has. Like I just know that like she is riding for us. I know she is. She had to look at both sides, and she had to talk to you guys to see where your heads were at. She knew Ty was gonna be sketch about it, and he's been sketch about it, and she just wanted to feel it out. But like, I know that for a fact that she will ride with us, man. Like it's a 5. There's no other option. I just know that like in this situation, there's no way it's not better for your game for me to be here. Like I understand last week, and like I apologize, and I never should have done that. But I just know that moving forward, it is better for you if I'm here, and especially if I'm pledging on my family and everything to keep you safe. That is something I will never go back on, ever. And I just know that our relationship is so deep that we can get past it. We can. I just don't want you to make a decision that you're gonna regret, because these guys are not gonna be loyal to you. I know you can't trust them. You can't. But literally, you can trust me, man. You can trust me, man. I've been loyal as hell this whole game. I made this move because of my loyalty, and I'm here now, just pledging that loyalty to you, and I'm pledging it to just you as an individual, because I'm done with the teams now, because obviously all bets are off at this point. So it's like, now you need to find a ride or die and just go with it, because that's the point in the game that we're at. And I'm telling you, if this is a double, if this is an endurance, you need me here. You need me. I can win for you, and I'll keep you safe. It's only one vote this week. One vote, and then HOH decides. So Beth and I are both swearing on our family that you will not go home. That one of us is HOH, the other person will be that vote for the other person, if that's the situation, and the HOH makes the decision, and you stay every time. That's a guarantee, and that's a promise I can make you. That's a promise that no one else out there will make you. Not one person. And I know I hurt you, and I really do feel bad, and my heart is broken about that. But I know that I can do things in the near future that will make up for it, and we can rebuild our relationship. I just know it. I know it's best for your game, man. I know it's best for your game. It's a tough place, and it's a tough decision. But at the end of the day, like, look who I'm sitting beside.
Yeah, I need to talk to Beth, because like...
If you want to chill there for a sec, she actually was gonna look for you.
Okay.
So I'll just send her in there. Thanks, bro. Okay, wheels are turning.
Huh?
Wheels are turning, but I need you to go talk to him right now.
Where is he?
OG.
Does he know I'm coming?
Yeah, I just said, just wait here. He said, I need to talk to Beth. Just make sure, like you might have to swear on some shit.
I'm actually serious about keeping him.
I know, just say, like, just swear on some shit and be like, man, like, I told him, like, Braden and Ty, if this is endurance, if this is a double, you're fucked. Me and Beth, you're never gonna have to go up. And if you do, one of us will vote, the other one will be HOH. He's turning, so just push it.
Big brother, can I eat this food?
Yes.
Yes.
Could you imagine?
This open?
Yes.
Oh. Wow. and your broken yolks. What are you thinking about?
Breakfast? I'm joking.
I'm not. Kiefer? What are you thinking? This is between me and you and not Ty right now. I came to you yesterday in this room, or maybe the day before, and I told you some shit about Ty that I wouldn't have said straight to you if I didn't trust you more. I'm extremely worried about those two. And when you and Jed just came in here now, those two and Tara were all whispering in the kitchen, freaking out. I saw them from up top. The only thing I will say to you, if Jed stays or goes, it doesn't matter. I need you to believe me. Like this comp, I'm fighting for you. I will put Ty out before you. And I will vote Ty out before I vote you out. I haven't said your name this entire game. This entire game. And you haven't said mine either. You're the only real one in this house, and I extremely trust you. I'm not sitting here fighting for Jed right now, but I do want you to know that me and you moving forward, I'm fucking serious about. But if this is an endurance comp, you might need Jed. And I swear, you've seen that I am able to cut Jed. Like, if we're gonna do that today, I'll fucking do it. It sucks the way we're doing it, but I'll do it. If you wanna say, no matter what moving forward, if you win an HOH and I win a veto, vice versa, Jed's our person to get out, we'll do that together. The way that Ty has been acting these past couple days, like, I don't wanna work with somebody like that anymore. He's cutthroat. And he's got something with Brayden. You probably don't believe me because I've been close with Brayden this whole game, but I'm not fucking taking an oddball to the end of this game, I'll tell you that much. And you know me and Tara have always butted heads. If Jed goes, I genuinely feel like you might be the only person I can trust. And I really hope you feel the same. If Jed stays, I feel like us three guarantee go to Final Four together. And it was really scary because Jed could win the fucking game. I know that. And I would rather one of us. So if you still want to vote him out, I'll do it. But if today is something serious, we might fucking need him.
I don't know what to do.
How much do you believe me?
The way I feel is no matter what, everybody's just gonna come for me. It doesn't matter who.
If it's not Tara?
Huh?
If it's not Tara?
I don't think they're gonna come for Tara.
Why wouldn't they go for Tara? If Jed goes today, she's at the top of the totem pole. She's for me.
Yeah. I have 2 chances to save myself in this game, with an HOH and a veto.
The thing for me is if Jed stays, I believe you guys, my resume is wiped clean. I look like a loser, whatever. I get that. And I could probably still fight my way through this house. I will say for you though, and this is because I care about you, your resume stays strong as fuck. Nobody took you. Jed didn't take you, but he does keep you safe for at least 1 more week. That's just like me to you personally. I don't know what is benefiting you putting Jed out. It's benefiting me in the fact that I can actually do something for myself. And it's benefiting Ty because he doesn't have a resume and he has a chance to do something about it. But I'm telling you this because I seriously will keep you in this game. So if you want to keep Jed, which is best for your game, I will do that with you. I'm being dead ass serious. If you want to vote him out, I'll vote him out with you.
I don't know what to do.
If it's an endurance, I will literally do my absolute best to win for us. But I will say I don't believe Ty when he sits here and says us 3 need to stay strong. Because when I told him I put Braden up yesterday, if I won, he looked a little spooked. What's your biggest fear about keeping Jed?
He put me on the block
I know.
4 days after a double eviction.
Yep.
His words mean nothing. I was loyal to him the entire game. Never looked his way. Would have never imagined a scenario where I would put him up or he would put me up. But it happened. While there was a lot of options, we're running out of options. I'll always be an option to him, even if he says I'm not. I'm an option to them, I'm an option to you. I'm an option to Tara. Like, it's a lose-lose for me. But I believe in myself.
That's all you can.
So I want to give myself the best chance to win. And I can't do that if Jed's in the game.
You wanted to vote him out today?
I got to bet on myself from here on out. Everyone's going to come for me, I know this. I don't believe Jed's not. We deliberated too long. I know what it's like to be on the block and people deliberate about your game. It's different. You don't just forgive and forget. I know he's
Not a tie, I will say that. He is.
I deliberated too long. Ty wins a veto, I go home. Which could happen. The pool is getting lower.
Why wouldn't Tara go home?
Why would she go home over me or Ty? Jed leaves, I'm most likely the next to go. Jed stays, I'm still likely to go. Because Ty could win the veto. Because he wouldn't be playing against Jed. He'd be playing against me, you, and Tara.
Okay.
I'm fucked. There is no end game for me anymore. Nobody's gonna take me to the final 2 or 3. Nobody. Not you, not Jed, not Ty, not Brayden. Maybe.
Why am I not bringing you? Why don't
Why?
you think I'm bringing you?
Why would you, Beth? I don't
If Jed goes today, I'm not at the bottom anymore. I just voted out my number 1. It's pretty fucking huge.
My wins were so long ago. I gotta win on day 8.
You won on day 41.
Double Vic, I know.
It's pretty huge.
It just... I just have to bet on myself from
I know
here
you
on
do.
out.
So we all do.
Like, maybe it's not an endurance comp. We're guessing.
It's an absolute guess. We could be standing in fucking booths. Counting rocks.
We have no idea. Like, I'm not gonna make an irrational decision over an irrational fear. Jed should have used a veto on himself.
Judge should use the veto on himself. Absolutely was a dumb move.
I can't. And I don't know how to say it to him.
You know, he just ran upstairs and he's like, you need to get it. You need to tell Kiefer that there's not a chance I'm going for him, ever.
It's not about him going for me. It's about me giving me a better shot to get to the next step in this game.
I genuinely think it does. I know you don't believe me.
I don't believe anybody.
I don't believe anybody either, especially after this week.
And last week, 4 days, Beth, after a double eviction, I almost get backdoored. All this talks about day 1s and he made this move for us. I'm not in the us. I was never going to touch the block. It didn't affect me.
Hi, babe.
Voting out Jed. Voting out Jed.
You guys sure?
No, but
I'm just betting on myself from here on out. I don't trust you, you know that. I definitely don't trust you. I don't trust those people out there.
what's with the definitely?
Okay, I definitely don't trust you. I definitely don't trust you. Just words. I don't trust anybody. Do you? I'm just willing to say it. I've been saying it. And how many times I tell you I think if you win, you're gonna send me home?
You did say that.
Because I fucking believe it, Tashawn. I gotta bet on myself.
We all do. But I already told you. Why would I send you home?
Because why not at this point?
If Jed goes, Tara is priority 1. How could she not be? And what's more fitting than the person who put us in this situation to go home next?
I agree.
If Jed stays, I'm priority 1. I already know that. Let's be real. The way the conversations are flowing this morning, it's me. I'm gonna get blamed for this whole mess.
I've never wavered on not voting him out. But I do know that the only person I can maybe trust even a little bit is Tara, and she just doesn't give a fuck anymore. She doesn't care if she's next. She literally doesn't. Do you agree with that? She gives no fucks.
Why
She
does
has-
everyone have that fucking attitude? We're literally going into the final 5 and no one gives a shit if they're going home?
That's
What
what
kind of fucking game is that?
I have no idea. I give a shit. I'm betting on myself.
You're literally sitting there telling me right now, I could be next, I could be next.
I could be next. I most likely am. I think if you win, you put me and him up. I think if he
I
wins,
put you and Ty up? What the
yes.
fuck is that?
I think
no,
if you
I
win,
put those
I
two
think you
up.
put me and her up.
Holy Keith, you're
Why would
out
I
to
put you
lunch,
two up?
dude. You are literally delusional right now.
What's going on?
That's what I feel. I've been saying it. I haven't changed my energy. I haven't changed my
Well,
tunes.
that's wrong. That's fucked.
Well, I hope I am wrong.
Why would I put you up? Brayden hasn't fucking campaigned a day in this house. Tara's been coming after me since how long? The reason she didn't want to work with us was me.
She can't even play in the HOH.
Doesn't matter. Who cares? I put her up then. I don't need to sit here and convince you. If you're gonna sit there with a shitty attitude, then
I do have I don't know what to do.
I'm literally
About
telling
what?
you.
What don't you know what to do about?
About next week, about the double eviction, about what's happening. All I'm doing is telling you guys I'm betting on myself now. Because yes, I hope neither of you put me up. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but don't sit there and say shit like that. Like, play the game.
I am playing the game, Beth. It's day 55. I've been playing.
Well, if you're gonna play for yourself and you don't have anyone else, then why wouldn't I put you up?
Maybe I do have people. Maybe Brayden wouldn't put me up. Maybe Ty doesn't put me. Maybe you, like...
Why would I put you up, and why don't you trust me? What have I done for you not to trust me?
That's what I mean. I haven't said your name all game, and now you're fucking sitting here telling me this.
I
Great.
ended up on the block last week,
I didn't
guys.
put you on the block.
Don't
You
act
didn't
like you're
s-
innocent in that.
You
I'm
didn't...
not saying I'm innocent.
You
but I
didn't stop him.
I couldn't stop you.
You didn't stop
That's
him.
what I mean. I'm not innocent in it either.
I know how our conversations go. I've been here for... It was 40 days in. If one of you wanted to stop him, you could have.
100%.
You didn't.
I know.
I agree.
I had to go swear on my kids. And that was the plan from the start. I knew I was going to have to do it. That's why I told people I wouldn't do it. It was my ace in the hole. It was my only way out. If I didn't do that, am I sitting here having this conversation with you two? No.
You didn't swear on your kids to protect me, cuz. Discussion was never had. Once Keith went up, loyalty between us went out the window. It just did. But now we're here. And we need to make something new or not. But I need to know either way. Are we sticking together or not?
I don't believe that we are anymore. Keith swearing his kids to me too. It's bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Keith never swore on his kids to me,
I know he didn't.
but I still believe him.
But he's sitting here now telling me he wants to play for himself.
I
I
have
literally
to-
just walked in
I
his
have
house.
to.
Do you blame him though? He ended up on
Of
the
course
block.
not. But like, let's go into a new week.
4 days after the double, Beth, I was with you guys.
I know.
It's to me, that's unforgivable.
And what I'm doing to Jed right now is absolutely unforgivable.
Yeah, but then he's done the game, and the weight of the game is gone. This is not real life.
I know that.
Like, all I'm saying is what we're all thinking. We don't trust each other. And we definitely don't trust the people outside these walls.
So what are we going to do? Are we going to play the solo game where we're doing this from now, or are we going to stick together?
I mean, I'm fucking down to stick together.
We have to stick together, but I can't be hearing shit like that from you.
He's being real though, and I'd
being
rather that, to be honest.
Of course. But like, wrap it up. Get your shit up.
I'm saying, like, guys, like, like Deshaun said, loyalty went out the window when I went up. I just don't get that move. And then to keep me, I know none of you are innocent in that.
Of course not. We're all in the room.
That's what I was just saying. No, we're not innocent. This game is getting sketchier and sketchier.
Nobody's innocent.
We put you up.
Look, if I win today, you guys don't touch the block.
And vice versa.
I know. I would say the same thing, but you literally don't believe me.
I don't believe anybody, though. So you're all on equal playing field. All I can believe is myself and
you
what
don't
I
need to
say,
believe.
and I do.
The reality is, game-wise, I have somebody in here with 2 late game wins and a huge move to put her up. There's no doubt in my fucking mind. Nothing else makes sense. Yeah, you've made big moves throughout the game, but there's someone here that's priority, and there's someone here that put us in this situation. I think she's priority, in my opinion.
I think so, too. I'm also scared of
I will say
Brayden.
one last time, though. It's pretty fucked that we are voting someone out who we can kind of trust a little bit more than those two, and us three, between an HOH and a veto, could still work together and make that move our own. That's the one thing I'm a little bit weird on.
I don't think he can stay. I don't know who he blames for this, but it's probably me or him. It's not going to be you. Him staying is not best for the collective group.
If he goes, you have a chance at winning $100,000 back.
I still do if he leaves.
That's what I mean.
If he leaves,
If he leaves, you can win this game.
and your chances are better. If he stays,
If he stays, the move is to cut you, and your move is to cut him.
Okay.
either way we look at it, we're still betting on ourselves because we need wins to get far. Either way.
That's all I was saying. I could have the same discussion with Tara and Brandon. I don't trust them. I trust them less than I trust you guys.
100%.
Tara just doesn't care. She doesn't have a deal with me. She doesn't have a deal with Deshaun. I don't know what kind of deal she has with you.
Just a girl's thing.
I don't get her game.
No clue.
I was shocked when Deshaun said he didn't have a deal with her.
I don't even trust that's true.
I honestly believe that to be true. I think he would have just said, yeah,
But when I say
I made a final 3 with her. I made a final 2 with her.
For her not to put you on the block?
No, I never had to. Well,
It's the
originally.
fucking weirdest situation. I don't understand why her move wasn't to split up the trio. I have no fucking clue. I literally have no idea what
I think
that
she
was
just banked on us splitting ourselves up. And we're in too deep now.
I think she was gonna split us up. She wanted Jed to be the one to go, not us.
She thinks he's the glue that holds us together.
I think she's wrong though. I think we can
I
still.
hope she's wrong.
There's no hoping.
I will be so fucking mad at myself. And one of you two put me up next week. I will literally go insane.
Just win then.
I'm literally gonna try with everything in my fucking power.
I can't win another HOH, then I'm done. I'm not gonna throw. I'm gonna fight tooth and nail for it.
Oh, I'm gonna
but
fight
I
hard.
am fucked. 3 HOHs, a veto, survived a backdoor, pulled myself down, survived a flip. I'm fucked. None of you guys are taking me if I win. Go fucking get that HOH.
I will. I'm going to win the HOH. We're gonna take out Tara and continue to play this game.
Then we gotta take out Braden. We have
Yes.
to. He could float to final 2.
I know this.
I've even thought about taking him if I won.
I know, but it's an evil thought.
I know.
I want a tough choice. I don't want no easy shit.
I know.
Okay, you want to vote Jed out. Because you're scared.
Yep. I don't know if he blames Deshaun fully.
It sure as hell looks that way right now, but I don't know.
And I don't discredit your abilities to win a veto. If Jed's HOH, you're competing against me, Beth, Tara, and Braden.
And if I win the Weevil, one of you guys is fucked.
I'm fucked.
If what?
Jed comes for me and I win the veto, he's fucked. Jed comes for him. If Jed comes for me and he wins the veto, I'm fucked. Both ways, one of us is fucked. But he's going to blame somebody, and it's not going to be Tara. I'll tell you that from now. Or you. You're going to come out of this untouched. And then he'll burn you in the end.
I know. I was just hoping that because of this, I would have you two moving forward. So that's why I was freaking out with what Kiefer's saying.
You do. You have me.
And you also have Braden. You have Braden. Don't even shrug it off.
Of course I have
You've been working
Braden.
with Braden for weeks.
But do you think I take Brayden
I've been
over?
lying to his face and I kick dirt into him.
Do you think I take Brayden over you?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
I don't
hope
even know
not.
if you take. I don't know if you take me over Braden. If I'm being honest. That's
When?
why.
This week?
Yes, to Sean.
I'm done.
He's-
Told you the scenario.
He's dangerous, man.
I know this.
He's so easy to
dangerous.
take the end, especially if you don't win.
Tara is priority this week. Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Her resume is technically better than mine. We all always said whoever got out Jed wins the game.
She needs to go.
In this type of fashion, no matter how, whatever we say, she could spin it to her move.
And I even think that Brayden would. It's trying to get her out too.
Final four is a different discussion, but I don't know what will happen because there's less control and less decisions to be made at that
You
point.
just got to win from there. This
Exactly.
is the last week to campaign.
So it's like there's no
and align.
there's no point in me sitting here trying to convince you about what will happen in the four because
I'm
then
not talking about the four.
But you're saying I'm gonna cut you or choose somebody over you. Choose We're talking about Brayden. Tara has to go. All the other things don't matter right now.
And if Tara doesn't go, Brayden goes next week. This week.
Yes. Nothing else matters besides that.
He cannot win today.
I know.
He cannot win. Kiefer hits the walk if he wins. Then again, I lied to his face all fucking week, so I don't know.
It's either me and Tara or you and Tara.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's us. Feels good.
It did feel good.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be a dick, and I will tell Jed that he's upstairs with doing cartwheels thinking he's got hope.
Fuck. Wish we could have just won last night. He's too dangerous in this game. I don't trust that he won't put me up. Power gets to people's heads.
I know. He wouldn't have put you up. I think he would have went for tie. He wasn't putting you up.
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't want to find out though.
No, I know. That's why I'm telling you guys this right now, because
No.
he's going home, but he was keeping Kiefer.
Then I lose Ty. Someone who won't
And
put
then
me
I
up.
lose tie.
You know what
And
I
then
mean?
I'm fighting against Jed for a slight chance. This game's disgusting. It's about
If Jed stayed, I would literally be the only one in this room who would take him.
Oh, yeah.
For being honest. It's the honest game. I would love to beat him. And I think I would have a case if I could get there.
I know. That is why I'm confused why you don't want to keep him, but...
Because he put me up on the block
I
4
know.
days after the double eviction.
I know, but this game, you can't be holding grudges or else...
It's not a grudge. It's action. And in this game, words don't mean shit. I've always said words mean nothing. It's all about action. Always.
Okay, we're voting Jed out, and we stick fucking together this week. I'm serious.
I said it to you. All we need is a solid 3.
You did say that.
In any scenario, all we need is a solid 3.
I know.
Because we can control it with the veto. We can control it with the HOH. And as long as 2 of us aren't up on the block at the same time, there are so many outs for all 3 of us.
I know. Before he gets out, I have been sketchy of you. I have been worried about you just because of Brayden.
Been worried about you too.
Can we not be?
I just said we have to reset because
We need to just push a button.
because I've been worried about you. Been cheesed actually.
You're cheesing me?
I was.
Tell me
You
why.
asked me to volunteer to go on the block.
When?
Are you at the start of the week?
Why would you tell me?
I told you that. You saw it on my face. What's wrong? You're asking me to volunteer to go on the block. Are you kidding me? Volunteer?
It's final 6.
Do I have idiot written on my forehead?
You should have came and told me. Why were you like, fuck off? No.
I pretty much did say that.
I don't know. I guess I was just playing like Jed, and I was hoping that all of us would get out of it. It really was the point of it. I wasn't saying, Ty, go up. I'm going to vote your ass out.
Why me? Why not
You're
you?
not going home. I said I would go too.
No, you didn't.
Not to you.
That's the problem.
I did tell Tara.
Didn't hear that from her or you. So it looked like you were like, Tashawn, go up. I don't know what'll happen, but I don't know. That's what it felt like. So I'm like, oh, expendable to you, Beth. Sick.
You're not.
Kiefer just gets put up, and then I'm volunteered the next week to go on the block. It's not a good feeling.
It's not a good look either.
So I'm like, fuck these people. They don't got me.
So now that's what you think moving forward.
No, I'm
No.
letting you know that's what I felt at the time. But moving forward, we have to get past things that we don't like or didn't like. And I'm just telling you how it really was.
And all I know is no matter what, a combination of us need to stick together to make it, or all three of us, if we actually, I'm fucking being real, if we actually fucking stick together, this is the final three.
I agree. I literally agree.
So do I.
This is the actual, the only one who could beat us is us. They can't fucking beat us.
Well, our actions have to show it now. Because if I
That's what
touch the block
so
from
any sketchy shit, just come in here and let's yell it out.
because if I touch the block from either of you and I win that veto, we're gonna be in
How it
trouble.
makes sense for me to put you up and lose that on your resume?
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. How does it make sense for me to put you up when Tara was here and took out Jet? It doesn't.
No, and just out of an alliance level, I fucking want her to walk in after him.
So do I.
Honestly,
And
I love
on
her,
a
but me
game
too.
wise, she's the best player in the game now.
Exactly.
Floated her whole way to the end and then made the best move. Got her way off the block.
Her going up next is poetic justice just as much as it is a game. Do I have idiot written on my forehead?
You should have came and told me. Why were you like, fuck off? No.
I pretty much did say that.
I don't know. I guess I was just playing like Jed, and I was hoping that all of us would get out of it. It really was the point of it. I wasn't saying, Ty, go up. I'm going to vote your ass out.
Why me?
Game.
Yep.
Game first.
It's almost the same shit with Vic. We knew we'd get her someday.
Now we gotta get Tara for what she did.
I gotta go get ready. We're voting Jed out.
Yes, we are.
I don't know if I'm going to give him the vote. And I'll tell him. I'm voting unanimous. We said it. We would.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll vote unanimous.
I ain't doing this.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. No.
That's not. No.
It's not a thing.
It's done.
It is.
I'm doing this. I'm joking. Sorry.
I'm doing this.
We're all going to hell.
Couple of blurred hands.
We're all going to hell. We are the most dysfunctional family Big Brother has ever had.
Holy shit.
Lie, steal, and we cheat.
Ah!
Always be my family.
Should we walk into the jury house next week and Jed's waiting for us with a machete?
If one of us walk in next week, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
I don't see how it can
We're not.
happen.
I don't see it happening.
We can't.
Even if Brayden wins, we can still get Tara out. But he's
Exactly.
not fucking winning.
He'd put me and Tara up or you and Tara, and we got a lot of outs as long as Tara doesn't win.
Exactly.
I like our odds.
Exactly.
I liked him last week too. Fuck, eh? Final five is some serious shit.
Serious as hell. We have the numbers, so, and the people. Let's do it.
Well, it's more even playing field without Jed here.
I agree.
And if we stick together, our worries go away of protection.
I
Is
know.
it
I
that-
hope I win today and I can actually show you guys. You're not touching the block.
Same.
But words mean fucking nothing in this game.
They don't.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell Jed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be up in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it this big get-together thing.
I know.
Kumbaya's done, son.
Yep.
Fuck me. Go ahead, talk shit about me. Fucking liars. Just kidding.
Fuck Beth.
Fuck Beth. Fuck you, Beth. So what? I was the villain this morning, wasn't I? I was the villain this morning, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I figured. I was probably the villain. Things were probably swore on.
Brayden is dangerous to get taken all the way.
I agree. I agree.
It's crossed my mind. So I know for sure it's crossed your mind.
Of course. But is he priority over Tara to go?
No. I don't think so.
I get it though. I get the concerns.
It almost looks like you guys are in a low-key showmance.
I think he's trying to make it that way. But Kiefer, you know I know better than that. Kiefer, I get why you think I haven't been loyal to you. And I get you think I could have stood up for you in that room. And I did. But the reality is, it was Jed's move. I don't want to throw him under the bus and say it was all him.
If any one of you really wanted me gone, it would have only took one of you to put your foot down, and I would have been gone. I know that. Same with Beth.
But him doing that to you showed me something.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it did.
And I said that to you.
Showed me something.
The look in his face when he suggested it showed me something. I was like, oh, this isn't the same guy. So for me to believe anything going forward after this, I can't believe anything he says. The fact that they sat together all night probably and suggested me go up, I can't believe a thing they say.
No, you
The
can't.
the fact that they're telling me you're next and telling you I'm next, I can't believe anything they say.
No.
That's two people left in the game, and I can't believe anything they say, and they're powerful. I'd rather them gone. I'd rather not trust people who don't do as much.
I agree. Let's not lie. I have Tara, you have Brayden.
But the question is,
Neither of us have Beth,
I know this.
but we could pick Beth over them.
I know this.
And I suggested it to you too.
I know, when we kept saying we gotta get out Beth, I mean, originally, our original plan was our final three from 2 days ago. Me, you, and Beth. That's still a good situation.
It is a good
We don't
situation.
need to have Brayden, and I would rather that, to be honest with you.
I know
We're in situations where we have other options. I get that. Because it just makes sense. She doesn't have any. That's why we keep her with us. And I know probably you feel like getting rid of Tara is getting rid of your other option.
No, it's really not.
But she's the biggest she's the biggest threat.
She could. We stop the game right now. The jury votes on who to win.
Tara wins.
Tara wins.
I agree.
She wins one more competition. I don't know if I could catch her. And I honestly don't know if I could beat her in the 3, but she knows her shit.
I know this.
She's quick, she's got endurance, and she does not fucking quit. And she's got money. She's gonna buy a driveway and a fence and save the rest. I'm gonna change my family's lives.
Keith, I know.
gonna spend $30,000 on paving a fucking driveway? Are you kidding me?
Keith, I know it needs to be us. I don't think nobody wants to hear more than me, you, and Beth. To be real, as much as I don't trust Beth, she's hungry for that money. So am I, so are you. The fact that we can cut Jed, and Jed wouldn't cut us, means we're hungrier for the money than he is. He's hungrier for loyalty and relationships, which he will still have after this, because we're still his family. But at the end of the day, we want the money, and we gotta go get it, and we will. The fact that we want it the most means we'll get it.
I'm gonna be fucking pissed if Brandon comes second place.
So will I. I'll
'Cause
throw
I
up in my
ain't
mouth.
taking him.
Me neither. But
I
does
would
he need,
take I would take Tara over him even if it meant I lost the fucking game.
does he need to think that right now? No.
No, I know that. I'm telling you and trusting you.
Kiefer, you know I had to build something. With
Oh,
you and or Brayden. You could have went home, and I would have been fucked.
No, I know. I could see the writing on the wall weeks ago, just like you. That's why we had those conversations about Tina. I thought we would use Tina in this situation as a 5. But obviously that did not happen.
And that's why I'm saying the fact that you were my number 1, and I needed you late in the game, the fact that you could think you going up is my responsibility.
I didn't think it was your responsibility. Why? It doesn't make sense for you to put me up.
That's
or
what
even
I'm
want me up.
that's
I know
what I'm
that,
saying.
Deshaun. That's why I came to you and I said I had to swear in a bunch of bullshit. They made me fucking do that shit. They made me swear on my kids. I didn't want to do
Keith,
that.
I would have just kept you. Wouldn't even have had to.
Not the way the conversation was going with Jed.
But what I'm saying is I would have never put you up.
No, I know.
It would never come to that with me. I'm not sure why it came to that with you. Jed can't be loyal to all of us.
Loyalty to everyone.
Please go to the diary room.
I'm doing this, bro. We came this far.
Yeah.
Face. The whole shebang. Locked. She's in here. They kicked her out early.
I'm very hungry.
Oh, I made you breakfast in the microwave.
Is it in the microwave?
Yeah, there's bacon, hash browns, and eggs.
Oh, thanks, Brian.
Yeah, of course.
How did he look?
He said he's fine. He said he's good.
Yeah.
I was just like he just seems like sad. And that's why I was like, oh, are you okay? He's like, oh, no, like, everything's fine. No, like, no, like, are you okay? Then he's like, yeah, you know. And then I told him that the breakfast was in the microwave. So I ran to go get it. I think maybe he told them.
Why they're acting all sad in front of you? Does they not see how it looks?
I don't even think it's acting. I think that's just how they feel. I said it to them this morning.
I think it's.
I literally said it to them this morning. I said, yeah, it just kind of makes me like. I said, told Keith, I was like, it just kind of feels like when, what's it called? When like Latoya went home. Because I was.
There are 2 hours until the live eviction.
Well, it's been fun.
House guests nominated for eviction must have their large bags packed and placed in the pantry in 1 hour. Small bags must be packed and placed by the
What's up, what? God, give us a reason. This is wasted. Yeah, give me the fuck out of here. That's crazy. This shit is too whack. What's that? can't believe I put myself in this position. Wow. Wow.
Brayden, please go to the diary room.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Can't even fucking deal with this. This is nuts. Yeah.
Yo, you talked to Beth?
Briefly.
What'd she say to you?
I don't know, man. Obviously, I'm fucking going home. Like, I wish you guys just would have told me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Told you what?
just like that I was fucking going home. Like,
Bro, I didn't know for sure what would happen.
Bro.
But now I know I'm gonna get blamed for this. I know it. I can feel it. That's what I'm hearing. I'm gonna get blamed for this.
I don't know, like, everyone's like, oh, like, Ty's pushing the hardest. Like,
I know they are. And your mind's never gonna change on that one. I want you to know it's not true, but there's nothing I can say to convince you.
I just don't understand how this is, holy shit.
Bro, I always wanted it to be us. At the end, I did. But you'll never get past this. It wasn't me. You'll never believe me, but
What
I
happened?
always get blamed for shit.
What happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
Just like, what happened? Like,
Everybody had their different concerns as to why. I had mine, Beth had hers, Keith had his. Everybody had their concerns.
what was it before I even did this move?
What?
Like, was this a plan to get me to stay on the block?
No.
That's what Tara said.
That we planned to do this?
Yeah.
We planned to have one of us on the block.
I know.
That was our plan.
But, I mean, she says that it was a plan for you guys to convince me to do that and then get me out, pretty much, which is super fucked, in my opinion. But, like, at the end of the day, I just, like, I would have hoped that I could have had the respect from my alliance to at least tell me that there was some kind of conversation going on. But, like, none of you guys even told me that there was even a doubt. Like, it was always, I got you, don't worry. You won the veto, you deserve to stay. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is that?
Obviously, our hearts wanted to do that. Obviously, like, as a human being, that just felt what the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But game-wise, there was a different sentiment from everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody had their game doubts. And I know I was going to get blamed for it. Now that we're this deep, that won't change. I can't change my mind on this one. I know that I would get blamed. I always get blamed for shit. This wasn't my fault. We wanted one of us on the block so three of us could save you. This was the best case scenario. Us having to be able to make this decision was what we wanted.
Yeah.
But everybody had their doubts about this. Beth having doubts being the closest to you
Yeah.
made me be like, hold up.
Yeah.
Keith going on the block last week made me be like, hold up. To him, to me, and like there were just so many reasons everybody's having their doubts. We would never be the same going forward. Never. The four of us would never be the same. We wouldn't make it to Final Four. I know this. This game just blows up all your insecurities. It makes you do things you wouldn't normally do. And that's what we're seeing here. And it won't change going forward. There'll just be less people to aim at. And the same thing could happen again. The heat will be taken off Tara, and we'll still be aiming at each other. You're probably one of the greatest people I ever met. And the move you made it out of love. And I don't feel like it's fair that this happened to you. I don't feel like it's right. I don't feel like it's fair. The plan wasn't to set you up to go home. The plan was always the same. Just have one of us on the block at the end of the day. Tara did that for us.
Yeah.
I know you think it's embarrassing. I know you think you didn't embarrass anybody, bro. You made a move for your people. You made a team move. A move I don't think any else of us would have the courage to make. Because we were scared that this would happen. You didn't believe that this would ever happen. But in a way, that in itself is scary.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just thought we had each other's backs. That's it. That's literally. I've been.
I thought so too, but when the conversation started happening, it made it clear to me that we don't.
Yeah.
That this is just a game for people. Now that I know that, this is the move that has to be made.
Yeah.
Everybody wants this money, and they want it bad. I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, man. This is dark, bro. Like, I don't know how you trust anybody after this.
In real life,
No, just in here.
I don't know either.
Like,
I'm just
seriously.
gonna
What do you even? I don't understand.
I'm just gonna have to win. I'm just gonna have to win 2 comps to try to get to final 3. That's all there is for me. If I don't win, I don't win.
Yeah. One sec. I just want to talk to you and Beth together.
Kiefer, please go to the diary room.
How are you gonna navigate this? Now you got everybody pointing at you, pretty much, talking shit. Everyone's pointing at each other. I don't even know what's gonna happen now.
Deliberating all week, Jed.
Yeah.
And I even told you myself yesterday in Expedia, if you stay, it is a lot harder for me to win.
Fair.
Now, I don't know.
Well, it's too late.
It's way too late.
And this is a bad decision.
I know. And I might follow you.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope you don't, but at the end of the day, I feel like right now, this game is just, there's absolutely zero loyalty and trust in here. So I would just recommend that you don't, you literally don't trust anybody. Like at this point, you can't. Because obviously Ty's in here saying that he's getting blamed for everything, but it was you. And then Keith's in there saying it was you.
Good. And that's what Tara's saying. Those boys had everything to do with it, and they're gonna.
Yeah.
Where are they getting the idea that I'm blaming them?
That you're blaming them? No, I don't know. He literally walked in here and said, I know this is going to be blamed on me, and there's nothing I can say to change your mind, but... So I said, I'm not blaming it on you yet. Tell me what happened then. Just tell me what happened. He just said everybody had their concerns, and he said Keith had his concerns, Beth had his concerns, I had my concerns.
Of course.
Yeah, I said,
I
yeah,
told you
fair.
that. Straight up.
And then Keith was like, an hour after the veto ceremony, Beth came to me and said she wants to flip. So I was like, oh, okay.
An hour. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
No, I went to Keith in the OLG room. And he said, me and Ty just talked upstairs. Like, can we go through everything? That was the conversation you knew about
Yeah.
before, like after the HOH room. That was the first time I talked to Keith.
Right. Fair.
You have to believe me. Literally just for my own, like for me and you when we leave here.
Yeah.
Please believe me that that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, I do believe you. Like, I literally, that's my downfall, is I believe people. So it's not like I don't believe you. It's just like, I just can't believe it. I believe you, I don't believe the situation. And the situation is insane to me. But maybe that's just who I am.
We were all in the HOH room, like I said. They called me a 90s princess, Disney princess.
Yeah.
I pulled Ty in here and I said, what the fuck's going on? And why are you talking in front of Brayden?
Yeah.
And that's when the conversation started.
Yeah.
Then I started telling you, after that we sat outside and I said, you need to talk to him.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Yep.
Then me and you sat in the HOH room, we listened to music. Or is that how it was? No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I talked to him and then we went, listened to music, and he just told me that, like, he's lying. And I was like, okay. And then you're like, yeah, we need to figure out a plan.
But you don't need to tell him that.
Oh, no, I'm
on your own
not telling him that. I'm not telling him anything.
But I will say all of that in front of them when they come here. But you don't need to say, like, Beth has been telling me
Oh,
this
I'm
entire
not saying,
time
I haven't said
because-
anything. I haven't said one thing. I had the opportunity to say it to Keith, and I didn't. Because he's like, Beth has been saying, like, all this, and this all week. And, like, I wanted to be like, yeah, but she's doing that too. Because she's telling me, but I didn't say anything. Yeah, this is just fucked up. Yeah, like, this isn't it. This isn't it for me. This isn't the game for me. I don't do this shit.
Jed, game-wise, you're literally impossible to beat.
Yeah,
You are, baby.
that's fair. I know.
And I know that you are down for the loyalty thing, and I fucking love you for it. But it's literally because you have every reason to be confident in yourself. Every reason. You've told me since day 4 you're the best memory in this house.
That's memory.
Yeah, you told me. I remember everything. I
Oh,
remember
I said-
everything about everybody. I remember everything I see.
Yeah.
If it is an endurance comp today, you automatically win it. You know how important it is to me to win stuff for myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what drives me crazy. You know I don't want to be sitting next to you in Final 2 because you took me there.
Fair enough. I understand.
It doesn't mean that I didn't want you to stay today. It doesn't mean that I wasn't fighting for you, and you will see it.
Mm-hmm.
If that was the truth, you would be going home today and you would have no fucking clue.
Mm-hmm.
I bet my life on it. It wouldn't have come to you.
Yeah.
It's a game. That's all it is. And you're gonna have every single opportunity when you leave here. Every single one. You're gonna have most out of anybody in this house.
Yeah.
You literally played a better game than anybody here. Anybody. You will win if you stay today. You will win the game. And I know that sucks for you to hear.
Oh, man. What a fucking stupid decision. My bad.
The stupidest. And
Yeah.
I didn't think about it when you did it. It's not why I did that, Jed. I did not talk you into it in a snaky way. I legitimately thought we were solid. I swear on everything that's true. I thought we were solid. But when they started saying that shit and they were hanging out with Brayden, I knew something was weird and we all started talking.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Jed. Nothing that I've told you this week has been a lie. And now it fucking sucks because you go and they're for some reason not trusting me anymore. And There's no turning back.
Yeah. And that's not because of anything I've said. That's just them. They just don't trust you. They've been saying that. So.
Why aren't they coming in here? I thought you called them.
Hides in the DR.
Oh, it's DR?
Yeah.
What did you just go downstairs and do?
What?
I know.
I was looking for Ty, but he's in the DR.
You didn't talk to Kiefer at all?
He was eating breakfast and I just walked by him. I'm just gonna see if I can get them in here.
If what?
I'm gonna see if I can get them in here.
Fuck me, man. This is so brutal. The point of all this is so I was gonna go into next week without Jed and have those two boys as a fucking solid, and now they're freaking out.
Who's that for?
Kiefer.
Oh, fuck me.
Fucking with us.
Ah. You get it with the DR?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go. I'm sure you have to do like a goodbye message and shit. Holy. Crazy. Well, I guess with you guys, like can you guys, can someone just explain like the process of what happened this week?
I literally just explained to you,
I know,
word
but,
for
like,
word,
I'd like to know,
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
We went into the HOH room. I told you. Somebody called me a princess in there. I didn't like it. Me and Ty came in here and we started talking. Both of us. Which we had to, Jed.
No, there's no doubt
I'm looking
about
at you dead in the face. If you stay today, you win the fucking game.
Yeah. Fair.
I told you straight up. You said to me on day 4, you have the best memory in this house. Look at you. You're gonna win everything.
Fair enough.
It is the most disloyal thing we've done the whole game. 100%. I am not gonna sit here and say it was all Ty's fault. I was in every conversation. I was in conversations with Kiefer by myself. We all talked as a 3.
Fair.
Trust between us would never be the same ever again. It just wouldn't be the same. The sauce ended once we started having those conversations. The sunsetters ended once we had those conversations. Once we started turning on each other, it started last week. When I sat in the HOH room and spoke to you guys about cutting Keith, and I said cutting Keith would destroy loyalty for the rest of the game between everybody, that's what I was talking about. The fact that we thought about cutting Keith is where it started. And it's only got the gap.
We've been talking about cutting Keith this whole game, Ty. It was never with us 3.
But it was never then. That was never the plan. Once we started veering from plans, that's when things started getting crazy. I'm not saying it was anybody's fault. I'm not saying it was your fault. I'm not saying it was your fault. It was all of us. But once we started veering away from plans, then we knew whatever plans were said were not necessarily real.
I'm a little nervous to lose Jed now. And that's just me being straight in front of
And I'm
him.
nervous to keep it because I'm going to be held responsible. Or keep.
Bro, you're not being held responsible. I just want to.
I just said in front of
He
him. It was
literally,
me
she
too.
literally just told me like it wasn't just one person.
Yes, but at the end of the day, you're going to be mad at somebody. It's not going to be bad.
It's not gonna be you, man. Like literally.
Who's it going to be?
Kiefer, man. Like
Why is it going to be Keith over me? Because I feel like you're telling him that it's me. That you didn't come talk to me this morning first. You went to talk to him.
Yeah.
So I for sure assume that if you're talking to him before me, it's about me.
He thought he could get on his emotions. You're not an emotional player.
Like I know, like for me, it just seemed like he was more of a. He seemed like he had more of an opportunity to change his mind. Whereas you, I know that you're my boy, but I know that when you get like make a decision, like it's hard to sway you. So I just know that from being with you for 55 days. Like that's just the thing. But I know that in this situation, we were thinking about cutting Keith because he wasn't in this trio. That was the only reason.
And we've been talking about that since fucking my HOH.
Yeah, I never once even thought about cutting you guys, like ever. Like this is literally why I did this move, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, at this point, like I don't think it's too late, man. Like I seriously don't. Like we've been together this whole game. I'm not gonna throw this away, you know what I mean? Like this is all I have in this game. Like I know Keith has been cheesed at me for multiple things throughout this game. Like even the spaghetti thing, like he got cheesed at me, and I know that he's been holding on to that. And then now last week, it was a group decision to put him up, but I'm taking all the heat for it.
You're not taking all the heat.
No, we just got in a huge fight about that.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't trust you, Beth, and I don't trust Ty because that was a group decision. That's literally what he said.
But then what does that mean for you guys moving forward, man?
I know. That's why I'm secretly like, what the fuck now?
What does it mean for us going forward either way?
Bro, do you not trust me more than you trust Keith? Like seriously. This whole game, me and you have been in each other's ear this whole game.
I do trust you, but I also know that it's a game and that you're gonna have to get me out at some point, and you know that too.
Yeah, but you can get me out.
I understand that.
Why aren't you confident in yourself?
I'm confident in myself either way, but I know that if you're not here, the playing field is not as strong.
But if I'm here riding with you, then it gives you more of an opportunity to get me out. If Kiefer wins today, like you're going up. Like that's just a thing. Like if I win today, you're not. Like it's that simple. Like I can't believe like this is like to me it's not over. You know what I mean? Like this is not over. Like we have the strongest loyalty to each other that anyone has had in this game.
They didn't look like that this week.
It's okay though. It's like I understood putting myself in this position that you guys were gonna have to talk about both sides. And I understood that and I knew you guys were doing that. And I was just confident that by the end, you'd be like, nah, like it's not really the play. Like, I wanna win this game. I don't wanna just like take out one of my little family members because I don't think I can beat him. Like, either of you guys can beat me. You've beat me in multiple competitions. Even if you haven't won that comp, you've beat me in the comp. No. So it's like I understand this week was going to be back and forth, but I just don't think it's too late. Like it isn't. Like I just know that this is going to be a move that's regretted. Like it doesn't have to be done. Like I'm going to go to the jury and explain the story, and it's just gonna look so bad. Like, it just doesn't look good. They're gonna be like, what? Like, Vic's gonna be like, told you so. Did the same thing to me. Karma. You know what I mean? Tina's gonna be like, oh, Tara got you out. She said she was gonna get you out the whole game.
Keith, I did just explain to Jed straight up that this is not to be pinned on you two. That I've been in every conversation that I have been having, I've been deliberating with you guys. I am telling Jed that straight up.
So you two are trying to convince us that you're not coming, that Jed's not coming for us. So.
I just want you guys to know moving forward that I haven't, like Jed just isn't fully with me if he stays. that I am telling you that, and Jed, straight to his fucking face, that us three have been in rooms. I've been in rooms with Keith alone. I've been in rooms with you alone. You guys have been in rooms by yourselves. And we have been talking about keeping Jed or sending him to jury. I don't want you guys sitting here thinking that Jed is going against Ty or Jed is just going against you.
No. It's literally not the case.
I've never been that player here. I've always been straightforward. I've 100% been talking about getting Jed out this week.
Yep.
Because, and I just said it, your memory is fucking unreal. Look at you. I can't beat you.
Yep.
You win the game.
No, I understood
I am
that. I
telling you
understand.
that
I know.
straight up.
I know. I know.
I think if you stay after making this move, there's a really high chance you win the game.
This is the
I think I
craziest move of
could
all
beat
time,
you,
Jed.
but I think I could lose too.
I mean, you can lose to anybody,
You could.
but it's just like, what is, like,
What is having you here do for me going forward?
having me here
Yes. Aren't you gonna come for me?
right now?
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Because I literally, I've
You're gonna wait a week to come for me?
no, I've literally pledged my loyalty and my allegiance to us for this game. So it's like, I've never faltered from that. And my move this week, if that doesn't show that, then I don't know what would. Like, literally. Like, I literally thought that it would be us getting to the end, and then at that point, someone wins. Whoever wins, wins at that point. I thought that was the goal. Hence why I made this move. Like, it was a move for us. If I didn't want to make this move, if I wanted you to go home, I would have just used the veto on myself and then pushed for people to sway and get you out. But I didn't do it. You didn't want to go on the block, so I made sure that you didn't go on the block. I didn't want you sitting beside Beth because I didn't want one of you guys going home. I made it happen. So it's like, if that doesn't show that I didn't want us to go after each other, then I don't know what else would. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, anyone can be beaten in this game. Like, I can be beaten. You guys have all beaten me in memory comps. I got 1 out of 5 on before and after. I fucked up a booth many times. Like, I'm not unbeatable. Like, I don't know why you guys,
No one's saying that.
like,
No one's calling you unbeatable.
yeah, like, well, it sounds like it. That's what it is. Like, it just sounds like you guys don't believe in yourselves enough to beat me. Like, I feel like any of you guys can beat me. You could.
I just think the consensus amongst the group, if I'm not lying, if I could speak for everybody, is that if you're not here, we all have a better chance of winning.
Right. But is that the way you want to win?
What does the way we want to win mean? What does it mean anymore? We all aimed at each other at one point. We know it's inevitable. We're going to have to.
Yeah.
It's just about when, but we already did. So it makes me question whether we aim at each other going forward or not. I don't believe we don't. And there's nothing you can say to change my mind. I don't believe it.
16 days, I'm gonna be on a plane, home to my family. If I get second, first place, my life changes a lot more than yours. A lot more. I win first place, I can help get my mom out of debt, I can pay off my sister's student loans, make a better life.
I wasn't the only one to put you on the block.
No, you weren't.
No, the group thing.
It was.
But you're the only one on the block right now.
Okay. I mean, for you, I would have hoped that, I mean, at that point, don't bring your family into it then. Don't bring your kids into it,
It's too late.
because that's dark.
It's dark as fuck.
So I hope.
Poor
that-
people have always done crazy shit for money, Jed, and that's never gonna change.
I mean,
Don't bring that shit into a keeper.
the life of your kids. I mean, I hope that's, I don't know. It's weird, man.
So Keith swore on what to protect who?
He swore on his kids that if given the opportunity to save me, he would.
You?
Yeah,
Just you?
yeah. So, like, moving forward, I mean, I don't know what you guys are gonna do. I don't know. Seems like all bets are off at this point. There's no such thing as loyalty in this game, and I would find it hard to trust anybody in this house at this point. I wouldn't have any best case scenarios to win other than yourself, honestly, because look what happens. I thought I was with a solid alliance in this game. I literally put my life on the line for you guys. And this is how you guys repay me. Just for some money that you're not even guaranteed.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting.
This isn't how, like, this game clearly isn't for me, because this isn't how I do things. This isn't how I live my life. I don't do this kind of shit for money. Like, these are relationships that I wanted to have.
You still do. You don't have to be done with us because we cut you in a game. We're gonna have to cut each other anyways.
Yeah, but this is different, man. Like, this is personal. This really is personal.
Beth, please go to the diary room.
Like, the way in which this is going on is like, it's literally a personal attack. So now it's like, how do I get over this? Like, this is me in front of Canada, in front of my family. Last night they're like, whoa, what the fuck is he doing?
You humiliated me last week.
How?
Putting me on the block. Your day one, you said it.
Yeah.
This move wasn't made for me. I was never touching the block, Jed.
What move?
This move.
Oh, yeah,
You
right.
did.
Yeah,
This isn't for me. This isn't a loyalty thing to me. I was never going to touch the block.
yeah. Right.
Like, I felt it was the only thing I could do. And I knew coming into this game that I was going to have to do it once to try to save me in this game. And I got permission from my girl to do it. She said it's big, brother.
To swear on your kids?
Yeah.
Different.
You're different.
I'm just different. That's fine. I just, at the end of the day,
At the end of the day, how different are you than me? You put me up with the intent of sending me home.
I didn't have the intent to send you home, though, and I told you that. I told you to your face. I'm putting you up on the block because...
You told me 25 minutes. You didn't even give me a chance to fight for my life. You told me 25 minutes before the POV ceremony, Jed. If I'm your day one, your ride or die, you don't do that to them.
Right.
We worked together this whole game. I never looked your direction, visible HOH. I protected you whether you believe it or not. Every turn, I had your back. And
Yeah.
the first time you're HOH, I go up on the block.
Yeah.
In a game about action, you didn't have a chance to prove loyalty to me.
Right. Fair.
Like,
I mean, that's fair. Like, I put you up on the block. It wasn't solely my decision, but yeah, I did. I put you on the block. And at that moment, the only act of loyalty I could have shown was not advocating for you to go home at all. And that's what I did. And although other people in this house wanted you to go home, I wasn't with it. So that was the only act I could have shown in that moment. Yeah, man. Honestly, I do see you as my day one guy, and we have a very strong relationship no matter what. And same with you, Ty. Obviously, it's a tough pill to swallow, but I mean, this game brings out your insecurities. So if you guys don't think you can
The
beat me,
pantry is now open.
if that's the way you guys have to win, if you guys need money like that, do your thing. But that's not the way I wanted to come here and win, because at this point, if you want to just beat people that haven't done shit in this game, then cool. I hope the money's worth it, but still no guarantee that you can get there.
I'm probably next.
Probably, like, whatever. I don't know. I don't know who's next. At this point, I don't know who.
Me, could be
Could be
him.
anybody.
Could be
At this
anybody.
point, all bets are off. There's no such thing as alliances anymore. No names. We're not doing this shit anymore. Like, we had an opportunity, but Yeah, it's not the greatest alliance. It's not.
It's not. It ended when you put me on the block, Jed. It didn't end right here.
I mean, if
I
you
would have
want
never put you on the block. Ever. Not this week, not next week.
right.
And out of the 4, I would have been the only crazy motherfucker to pick you in a final 2 situation. And you couldn't pick me in a 7. A 7.
That's fair, man. That's
That
fair.
broke me, man. I was ready to self-evict. It changed who I was in this game.
Yeah.
It made me. You said you didn't think you could beat me. You said I was too set up. Well, you stay. You're set up. Better than I was last week. What you say to me? Loyalty to everybody is loyalty to nobody.
Right.
And all you're doing is preaching loyalty to everybody now, Jed.
I've been loyal to everybody.
Not me.
Did you go home?
No, because I begged and I fought my way back.
You weren't going home, bro. You weren't going home.
I shouldn't have went up.
I mean, if people are gonna have to hit the block now. So if you're gonna be emotional and hold it on
the
people, then-
emotions are gone now. I'm different.
I'm just saying, man. Like
I should have never hit the block, Jed. If I was truly your day one,
yeah.
there was other options. I would have voted out Tina. I wouldn't have went against the group. We could have had a discussion. Braden could have stayed. You could have saved face that way, just like you could have saved face with me, but you wanted to save face with Braden. I just don't get that move. I truly feel like Tashawn, Beth, and I can stick together through this.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you can trust many people going forward now, but hopefully you guys can. Hopefully you guys aren't going to be playing emotionally like people have in the past, because this game is no place for emotions. That's clear. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to go tell the jury what's popping, what happened, and I still don't even really know. Like, I'm gonna have to just say what I think I know, but I have no idea what happened this week. Tara's telling me it was a plan from the very beginning.